Good evening, everyone. We got another double matchup for all of you. My name's Dustman. With me is.
Oh, is that when I'm supposed to speak up?
Yeah, that's how I normally do it. Anyway,
Hi, I'm the crazy dude. Hope you're all having a fantastic evening. Tonight we have, like I said, we have a double bill tonight. Our two matchups will feature budzyRNG against Leslie Pro 04 and uropsalis versus Stewie Cartman. Now, first off, let's talk a little bit about uropsalis and Stewie Cartman. This is a Group G matchup. It's basically all been decided already. It's just a matter of who finishes on top for this group. If uropsalis sweeps, he'll be the winner of Group G. If Stewie Cartman can sweep, it should be them. If it's a split, I feel like that might go to tiebreakers, but who knows what it could be. As for our other matchup in Group C. There's still a lot to be decided there, and for Leslie Pro, this is their first matchup in Group C, and for Budsy, they are currently 1 and 2. All right, real quickly, what's the first world?
I always go for the standby of 6.
Ooh, you have good taste. I will say 4 then. Anyway, we should be underway pretty soon. See it.
We're seeing. There it is.
There we go.
We open with Sky.
Okay. And we got 1-1. How vanilla, except not really.
Oh no!
Oh,
taking a spiny to the face.
Oh, unfortunate for Budsy as well. Getting Goomba stomped. That's gonna give an early lead to both of those people in their respective matchups.
And Leslie took a dive in the pit. So that's more opportunity for Buzzy to make it to the end before.
Ooh, we have a hand stage now. This will be important to see what sort of item we get from the hands. Hammer suits, you'll love to see it.
And if they find the other 2, that's 2 more hammer suits. So
the end is more or less resolved. And now we have super tanks. Suppose real quick, we should also talk about a little about the flags we're using. Go ahead, Dust.
So the racers have decided for the end card to exist in this flag set. For the purposes of the round robin, the hammer will not break locks in either flag set of choice.
Okay.
Basically, the only difference between the two.
Oh man. The diagonal disaster, it's 5-9.
Hate to see it. The main difference between the 2 flag sets is one has end card, the other doesn't.
Not really much else to say about this, except it's 5-9.
Yeah, it's 5-9. I guess things worth mentioning if you ever find yourself in 5-9, if you see a fire chomp, kill it immediately because it can despawn a platform.
Speaking of which, we found that vanilla fire chomp in 5-9, along with that fire snake. Ooh, Hammer Brother check for Stewie. Yep. And it's gone.
Bye.
And for
what's the other one have?
Oh,
dear. Actually, this isn't bad.
That is, however.
I say that, and then that happens. Water with sledge isn't that bad because, they never jump back down.
Yeah, but small in water is always a dirty combination.
To reiterate on the matchups, budzyRNG is facing Leslie Pro 04 of Group C. On the bottom, we have uropsalis versus Stewie Cartman for Group G, and this is the final matchup for that group. Well, for these two racers anyway.
And I see a panel 10 up there, and we see 2-1. So only the one, only need. Oh, a boss pass coming out of nowhere.
I'd tread carefully when you have boss pass hanging around 2-1 at least. Or you can just outrun him because he doesn't rubber band like a certain other cheap.
Stewie going for the airship immediately, and this looks like the World 7 airship.
Alright, getting that P speed. And managed to hang on to it, too.
Yeah, very slick. I like it. One hit for Roy. And Stewie will be on to our next world. Okay, everybody, what's next? I'm going to say 4.
Leslie, that is an unfortunate hit from a Goomba in the sky.
Ooh, almost get gulped.
Yikes. Okay, a mushroom from Peach. Well, it's something at least.
I see the fort play the fort mentality for Stewie as we get Navy. I would have done the pipe check first, but I totally get the mentality. This is quick.
We already saw the second pipe. It leads. It just skips the fort. That's it.
Yeah, but it never hurts to check, what's awaiting on the far side and whether or not there's a lock on the furthest right screen.
You can't with these pipes.
Anyway, we have the sand trap, and with a vanilla angry sun.
Alright, and no problem.
Yeah, you gotta be careful on the sand trap because that has an extended end portion.
And here's 6-9.
Trying to go for that wall jump, but tries only the once.
Yeah. I mean, it is possible to do it when you're big. It's just a lot easier when you're small. Anyway, uropsalis is finally making it out of World 1.
Stewie wisely sidestepping the star, because if you have a star and you try to jump into a pipe, the only way you can go into that pipe is if you have P-speed.
Get out of the quicks. There we go.
Ooh, this is a 2-fort-2, and there's a lock blocking the castle. So,
and a lost level on Stewie's end. One of the 5-3 beta, and is one of the more naughty ones, I would say, because of its propensity for spawning the bloopers that lag the game, even when you're above ground. Oh! Budzy got the jump on 6-9!
Ooh, impressive! It's hard to tell who's... It's hard to tell who's... Ooh.
That's pretty big, actually.
Some forehead strats for Stewie Cartman, too, on 610.
The seed flag set to be progressively more difficult after each final. I wouldn't say that considering they're randomized, but there'll be more on what the brackets will be once these round-robin matches are done.
Yes, as always, make sure to stay tuned for when that happens. So please, by all means, join the Mario 3 Randomizer Discord so that you know.
We're looking to get all these matches done before the 25th, I want to say.
I was reading somewhere that we'd like to get them done before SGDQ. I know that.
Yeah, so more details on... So that was a cloud that Stewie picked up, that'll be handy.
And we're onto the airship, and what do we got here? Looks like World 3 airship? No.
That's the World 4 airship.
Okay. It's hard to tell sometimes.
And another one-hitter.
Yeah, I guess that was, because it seems like I think you need, what, 10 or 15 fireballs for the fire kill?
Yeah, 10.
And that can be real tricky with some of these setups.
Yeah, and also hitboxes, because they're a thing in this game.
Speaking of things, we're getting a look at the end card from uropsalis. Let's see what happens.
So, what did we get?
That's a good question. Meanwhile, we have the pipe maze. I wonder if we're gonna see my favorite thing, the room with the view. Not yet, but we have 4-pipe Monty on the top middle.
Well, there's the promised land, but maybe there's a better path to it?
I think there was also a bridge that needs to be built.
I saw 2 locks, unless I have to look at it again.
Well, we'll play the Piranha stage in the meantime. Ooh,
And
pause manipulation. You'll love to see it.
Yep, so there's an oversight with the original game and the All-Stars version where these pipe munchers are unaffected by frozen time and pause. So you can manipulate them to, not get hit.
Weirdly enough, also the tire treads, if you're on either tank stage. Uh-oh, Leslie Pro goes over.
Ouch. And, ooh, Stewie got the speedrun strat for that section of 5-2.
Ooh, a Jugum. That could be handy later. Leslie Pro opting to use a P-Wing here. Now, normally when this is set as an auto-scroller, you gotta be careful about this, because I learned one time that you can fly so high that you screen wrap to the bottom and reach the kill side.
I didn't know that, actually. That's special. But yeah, Queuing for Air Force is, well, yeah, I would say is a pretty safe strat. It does take a long time because of, having a tail and does slow you down in a weird way. It's hard to explain unless you... I'm not well versed in the vanilla speedrunning of this game, but it's weird, hard to explain. You can sort of tell that it feels slower when you're trying to run with a tail.
Meanwhile, it looks like we've found the best fort. 8 fort.
And that's all World 8 forts.
Let's see if we get the 1 cycle here. Looking like it. Very clean there.
Doesn't look like make it this time, though. Yeah.
Most unfortunate. Looking
But
for
let's
the
see
power
what
up.
Giga Star here. No.
Fire Flower or a Leaf, I guess, is a good runner-up prize.
Yeah, it worked. The dream was to get the star so you can just orb the star kill on Boom Boom.
Well, regardless, that's another fort down. Let's see what happens.
That should be it for... Oh, no, wait, there's one more fort.
Let's see.
I think Stewie is going to check to see if the lock that he found with the pipe is broken and he doesn't have to do that other fort at all.
Yeah, that looks to be the case.
We'll see if he was correct.
But it looked like he went into the wrong one.
Okay, we'll see if he's correct.
I think he's getting a little lost.
Yep, that's Pipeland. Okay, he's there. That was a coin flip and Stewie won it.
You'll love to see it. Oh no!
And, oh.
He overshot! Yeah,
Like, Budsy is also going for the correct fort here.
Stewie, fine, getting it done there that time.
Alright, back to the end card game for uropsalis, and oh,
Ooh,
Stewie's just clapping
Cloud
this.
strats. Gotta get it this time, though.
Alright. Alright, hope there's no boss pass. He's fine.
Tank's a hit, but should be fine. Oh, you hate to see that, right?
I think Buzzy's trying to go for the He was trying to do that clip with the door. But the thing is about that clip is there's no real benefit to doing it. You end up in the same place anyway.
Yeah, isn't that one mostly done for swag?
Pretty much. Maybe there's some hidden value that I don't see.
Meanwhile, Ludwig's down. Was that 3 or 4?
It wasn't 1, at least.
That's good to see.
That was
Ooh,
that was
a trip
that was
in
the
the
second.
a trip into the spaghetti sauce for uropsalis.
But now uropsalis has to make a choice. Which fort is the right one? Or he could choose to... Oh, I think he's going back to fort hunting. He chose wisely.
And now we have 4 on our hands. And a little bit of a choice for the pipes.
Well, there's a fort and there's a fort.
I think we're gonna have to play a couple. First up, we have the lava fort.
5F2, and get the speed run stress. There it is.
Meanwhile,
whoa.
Whoa! That's a swag thing I don't think I've seen. Meanwhile, Budsy went off to clear the pyramid, and we found Fort 1, so we know this is not the solution.
I think I know what he's doing here.
Trying to get the extra item?
Not so much that, but this is going to open a lock that he doesn't have to do. See, there's a lock right there on he's doing it to skip a level.
Ooh, and now we have the Great Maze.
That said, since he got the item, he doesn't get that.
Wow, this is a pretty ugly enemy set here at the Great Maze on Stewie's side. Wow!
What?
That is quite the clip.
I get the feeling that was accidental, and he's just rolling with it. Because that can happen with certain platforms. I mean, that's how you do the clip in 7-7.
Nah, if you're playing in this, I feel like if you're playing here, you're playing for keeps, and that's one of the ways you play for keeps. Regardless, we have 6 Fort 1. Let's see. Meanwhile, Leslie Pro taking on Ludwig. 2 hits. Oh, takes a hit. 3 hits. 4 hits. It's a 5-hitter on Ludwig. Meanwhile, Stewie Cartman taking care of business against Boom Boom. Let's see what happens next. That builds the bridge. So off to the coin ship.
Okay. Another coin flip.
Let's see what this is. Oh, this is pretty innocuous.
3-2.
Yeah, 3-2. This shouldn't be terrible.
Yeah. The cheaps, for the most part, are the same every time. If you know how to jump on them, then you're pretty much golden to get to this stage, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh, uropsalis chose poorly.
What happened?
This is not the one that makes the fort. Unless there's a lock in the way they don't... Yeah, the lock's not really in the way.
Speaking of stuff
Unless, I'll have to look at it again. The fort, the locks, Okay, I guess doing it skips 2 levels, so...
Well, Stewie can't get all the clips, as he tried for the 6 airship clip.
That...
2 hits for Iggy,
And
that's all.
That's a clot for uropsalis.
And we have a cleared board on Leslie Pro's side. Wow, a lot
There's
of...
7-9 again.
I'm guessing there are hammers that you can get through the card. Because he has quite a few.
Is going for the clips. Okay, that's 1. That's 2.
And I guess that's all?
If you do the third one, if you do the third one, you're kind of stuck in there. You're stuck in that little area until you do the fourth, because there's nowhere else to go.
Stewie opting for top path strats.
Oh wow! Leslie got robbed by that Paragoomba. Killed it with the white block, but got bumped by it anyway.
Meanwhile, the another fort cleared, and it's a 2-fort World 1, and as we have the door 6 fort, 3-fort 1.
Alright. Yeah, no door 3 here. And I think he was hoping for a star, because there is just enough time to get the star kill on Boom Boom.
I could believe it.
So,
Yes?
oh, hammer.
Yeah, and Stewie already has a few, I think.
Yeah. How many do we have here? Okay, we have... I guess he has at least 2, because, yeah, I think we might see double hammer play here.
Yeah, and now we have the cannon gauntlet, the World 5 airship. Let's see what Larry does.
That being said, because we still have Iceland to do, and which also is a hammer relevant zone.
That was a full 5 hits for Larry.
So it all comes down to gotta hope that a double hammer play doesn't help at all, and you can just hang on to those hammers.
Well, don't forget, there's also a potential double hammer play for 3 as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, right. I'm paying attention. Anyway, let's see what we got. It's 6.
Okay.
And...
And 2 forts right out the gate.
Hey, wait a minute. This is a World 6 fort in World 6. But while that's going on, it's underside strats for Stewie.
Yep.
Okay, that isn't...
It's possible that it was off screen.
Yeah, that's what I was... Yeah, that probably built a bridge or broke a lock on the far right where the castle is. We got another...
That we don't...
Sorry. We have another lost level here.
Yep, this is specifically a 7-3 beta stage, because 3-4 has water. Oh, and here's Fort Knox.
Looks like he's gonna buy the farm here.
And...
yeah, that's what I thought, Stewie.
Yeah.
Maybe he was banking on there being a leaf in that box?
I don't think there is a... I don't think there can be a leaf in that box. I think you have to do the full gauntlet of getting that Tanuki suit.
I forgot that this is the only true vanilla level in the entire randomizer. Regardless, Stewie gets it.
And, okay, so much for those Hammer Brothers. Another music box.
Ooh.
Okay, there's 110.
Yeah, if we see a second 10, we've seen all the forts we have for this entire
But
set.
there, right there, that was the third fort.
Yeah, so...
But we also see, but I think I also saw a lock right there, which means the path to the airship should be clear. We just need to get to the other pipe.
Yeah, it would have to be... Yeah, by logic, I guess it would have to have been a bridge that was built, maybe.
Alright. Will you give another hammer? Nope. Meanwhile, on the other race, it's still Leslie's got maybe like a 1 minute lead over Budzy, I would say.
Makes sense. Oh, and I guess we are free on Stewie Cartman's side, as we have another airship.
Did he hammer the rock?
I'm not sure, honestly. And
Nope.
Lemmy goes down in 3.
Goodbye, Lemmy. And so all that's left is
It's 3.
Yep.
With that aforementioned double hammer play.
Yeah. Unless he scored another hammer that we missed, we may not see double hammer play on his end.
I don't know, like, it feels like there were hammers on the end card because of all of the ones I was seeing on other other players' sides. There is,
well, okay. There's 1. There's 2.
but the problem is there's a lock on the other side. So the only thing that would be viable is the pipe check.
He could check that pipe that's right there. Once he hammers to that other one, because it's entirely possible that that is the answer. It's not a guarantee, but
Well, let's have a look then. Also, on uropsalis' side, get your commands out.
right, double hammer play. Is it good?
Wow, 2 opportunities at a 1-up and Stewie misses them both.
Okay. Oh wait, there was a panel 10 there, so this should be it. Yep.
Ooh! A super free World 3. Our runners must be elated at that.
Alright, let's see if Uropsalis can do the same. Because I do believe he does have 2 hammers.
Ooh, fire finish on Stewie's side, and we're already on to World 8. So, Dust, I have to ask, how many bridges do you think in World 8?
Let's go with 0 this time.
Wow, quite forgiving. You think the seed is gonna be that generous? I'm gonna say 2.
Oh, Uropsalis is checking the pipes. Oh, okay, he has the hammers, so he will be done with this in short time as well.
Okay, so the answer is in 4 with that lock right there. And we find the underwater fort for World 3. -1. You people.
Yeah, -1, that basically means that there is a bridge, but it's not really in the way.
What, that would infer that there's like a bridge that needs to be built on a place of the map like the Dark Maze or the hand bridge?
No, I mean like in the valley. In the valley, there's 2 spots for pipes or stages, and there's a bridge can be in between them.
You're up, struggling a little with Wendy. Gotta be careful. Gets it done.
Okay, we're done.
Okay, it can't.
Okay,
It can't be 3 with that second lock there. This might be a chain reaction if we need to get to that pipe right there. We find the Dark Maze again. Gets pulled in by a hand.
And it is 6, I want to say. I mean 5, 6, I want to say.
Yeah, regardless, Stewie says no. Gets pulled in by a different hand. And
3, 5. And
Stewie says no to that too.
Alright, Stewie, we have to hurry because your ops list is catching up.
I feel like that I'm having a strange sense of deja vu. Didn't this happen to you in a couple of races last year? Or maybe the year before? Oh, the year before. My mistake.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. So yeah, Stewie has decided that he's just gonna do the stage, so he doesn't have to put up with this nonsense anymore.
You gotta hand it to the seed, don't you?
Okay.
All right, pipe check coming. This gotta be a hand bridge, maybe. It is, and there's a fort.
And there's a tank. We don't know if that's the real one or not.
Okay.
Leslie equipped one of his. Oh, never. It's gone now. Since he had multiple, I guess he felt that he could get away with doing that. But then, Stretch Boots said hi.
Well, meanwhile, we found the other side of that pipe on the first screen.
Oh, Budsy. I don't think Budsy has the hammers for double hammer play, which is why he's doing all these stages.
Ooh. Leslie Pro gets grabbed by a hand. He's playing it out. And we have another beta, the Waterfalls beta.
Yep. Here's the freebie stage. Bad luck if you get this on a hand trap, because then there's no way to die in it.
Really? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And another beta stage. We got the iceberg, as this has been affectionately called, to my knowledge.
And, I think that Chief Shipping is always there.
Alright, let's see where this pipe leads.
Yeah. Oh, this freebie stage was,
we found the way!
False,
we found the way, it's... Yeah, and it's only one bridge. So Stewie's on his way.
Yep.
Ooh, gets the swag clip!
Well, one of them. And, that's the Everyman's clip.
I bet you he gets the other clip on the first try.
Three for three.
Would you look at that? First try, every time. So, don't blink or else you'll miss it. Because we're about to say hello to Bowser, but I don't think he's privy to us right now. Bye-bye, Bowser.
Get your G's out for Stewie Cartman. He's going to take game 1 for his race.
Yes, very well done. Especially for these flags, a sub 40.
And Uropsalis just made it to Bowser's Castle.
Oh! Well, meanwhile, we have an official time of 37:41 for Stewie Cartman.
And we return to, let's go with the other race. Leslie's still searching around for the answer.
Oh no! Budsy buys the farm against Wendy!
I mean, I don't think that wasn't even hitboxing there. That was just, her popping out in the most inopportune moment.
Ooh, those were some nasty fireballs, and a troll laser, too! This was certainly a seed to clip through.
Yeah.
To get to Bowser.
I think, okay, that was hitboxing.
Oof. Meanwhile, on Leslie Pro's side, he's close to finding the solution.
Whoa. Okay, just gonna make sure Bowser doesn't go that.
Oh no!
Ouch. That was. He's Uropsalis is. I guess Uropsalis doesn't want to use his hammer suit.
This is the end, though. There is no better time
still has
to
one.
use it.
Well, Leslie made it to the castle.
Doesn't get the swag clip, but no worries.
Alright. Uropsalis is going for the lower path, which should be less hazardous.
One laser, and just the one laser there. Let's see if the fireballs are less trolly. So far, so good.
And they kept to the ceilings, that's just nice.
And no troll laser either. You like to see it. Meanwhile, a little more alone time with Bowser, as it's only 35 fireballs for Uropsalis' case. But there it goes.
And that's it for Bowser on Uropsalis' end. Good G's out for him.
Meanwhile, we all missed Leslie getting the first try every time. So
and he's also done. He will take game 1 for his match.
Yeah. Let's get you those official times. First, for Uropsalis in his matchup, 40-31. Leslie Pro has finished with an official time with 40-42. And it appears that Budsy has thrown in the towel for this seed.
We'll see in a moment. We're going to wait for this. We're going to wait for the feed to catch up before we officially mark him as.
Yeah, regardless of what's official or not, still do cheer on Budsy to finish.
Right, and there it is. Okay. So that's game 1. We'll get our racers set up for the second match for this group.
Yes, I invite you to. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
And we'll see if we can get someone else to roll this seed.
Yeah, I invite you to get up, stretch, refresh your beverage if you need to, and when we come back, game number 2 for these 4 racers. So stand by.
Don't touch that dial. we are back. So, what did we witness during game one, Crazy?
Stewie showing off a lot of fancy clips. I mean, it's true, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think Europe got some clips in as well.
So we're just about ready to start this next one.
Yeah.
So
Yep. And people in the chat have already getting their guesses in on what the first one's going to be for this one.
you know what? Let's get some nasty stuff out of the way. 7.
Yeah.
I'm not saying reverse world order. I'm just saying 7.
Yeah.
Because
I think I'll also go 7.
Yeah, because reverse world order feels like such a meme around here, and I'm not really that big of a fan of memes. World Q, get out of here with that.
All things considered, with this, this will be first. This is Leslie's first win. This was his first matchup for this tournament, and already a good start for Leslie.
Meanwhile, Stewie Cartman hoping to maybe sweep these 2 games in order to lock up the group.
Yeah, unfortunately, the 6-0 dream for uropsalis is dead.
Hey, wait a second! And we have Super Tanks to start us off in World 1.
Super Tanks. And it's usually the best. It's usually a good idea to, if you have a layout like this in Grassland where there's a fort directly in front of a lock and the bottom screen, you do that fort because you're gonna do it anyway, and there's always a chance that it's what opens the lock. Just do it. See? Like that.
Wow. It was a 50-50 even, because there was...
And there we have 5-8, and one thing I should mention about Lakitu, Lakitu is one of the few elements of the game that is not randomized. Lakitu is just always there.
Always there? It would be... Oof, that's a bit of a one that hurts for Budsy.
Yeah. Yeah, Rops and Leslie are going into the Toad House for some power-ups, and Europe got a frog suit while Leslie gets the hammer. I'll have to chat the bit on which is better.
Actually, I think Europe was the only one who went for that Toad House. Oh, I see. Now I see. I can't help but be focused on Stewie in my defense.
We'll see what Budsy gets.
2 hits for Larry, 3 hits for Larry, 4 hits for Larry is it.
All 3 Toad House goers got a unique item.
How weird. It's like this game is randomized.
Well, anyway, what's next on the agenda for this seed?
I still want 7. I'm not saying reverse world order, I'm just saying 7.
Well, here's your 7.
And meanwhile, we also got an anchor. To anyone that may be watching this for the first time, in the vanilla context of Mario 3, anchors ground the ship to wherever it is if you manage to not beat it on the first try. Since this is randomizer and the airships are always going to be there at the castle, they serve no purpose. So instead, they act as a wild card and could be anything
Except a hammer.
Yes.
Or
Also-
whistle, but it goes without
Also,
saying.
we found my favorite thing in World 7, the room with the view.
And a very, very linear pipeline in this pipeland.
Yeah. However, if you can make it to that far right island, you are home free. I saw no locks or bridges that needed to be built in front of the castle.
That said, we may still need to do this fort because it's possible that
It breaks a lock to the pipe we need to get to.
yes, that. Anyway, 3-2. It's lucky that Stewie got that fire flower, cause yeah. If you're able to have fire for Boom Boom, that's a boon, cause you know, that just invalidates the fight entirely.
Now don't say that to our runners though. All they care about is winning. All right,
what do we got? Okay, that's one prize for Stewie.
And only one prize. Let's see what the stars are. Leafs.
Leaves. Okay, Dropsos couldn't get anything, unfortunately. Alright, what about Leslie?
Nothing.
Alright, so, Promised Land, we made it. And here we have a P-Wing. Okay. And a swipe clip, because why not? P-Wing will be handy for when Fort Knox or some other annoying stage crops up.
Of course. But in the meantime, this airship should be no problem. Oh, hot.
We do have Moon Jump Ludwig.
Yeah, but only
Two-hitter,
two hits.
thankfully.
Yeah.
And before hitboxing became an issue.
And with that, the World 3 airship's done. I think it's time for some fun. 4.
How about a World 3 where there are no pipes right there, and so you are just the saddest person because you can't double hammer play?
Wow. Or 6. But meanwhile, we want to welcome in all the raiders coming in from SpeedGaming 4. I hope whatever you were watching was fantastic. And we are here with the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Tournament. As you see, we have a double bill on our hands, with budzyRNG facing Leslie Pro 04 and uropsalis facing Stewie Cartman. This is game number 2, and these are 2 separate races, but they're all running the same seed.
As you may surmise from the star icons on the right, Leslie and Stewie both took game 1 in their respective matches.
Ooh, Leslie Pro being unfortunate there. Ooh, that star will be handy to finish off the stage.
Yep. Alternatively, you could grab one of the ice blocks and just kick it at whatever spawns there.
Ooh, meanwhile, the race between Budsy and Leslie is tightened up a little. They're on the same stage in the block frame for it.
And here's the iceberg again.
Yeah, the return of the mighty iceberg. Very nice P Street strats by Stewie.
Very nice jump off the Cheep Cheep there. Okay, diverging path. Your officers went to the upper stage, which is 3-5. So you may lose some ground by doing this one.
Only time will tell. Meanwhile, a star from the coin ship. Is it see the fort, play the fort strats? It indeed is, and this isn't the answer. This is World Fort 1.
Yeah, that's maybe I'll come back to that one later if a lock is in a very inconvenient spot, but I need to get there anyway. Or he's just gonna do it.
Maybe he wants the item.
Or that.
Yeah, he wants the item. Let's take a look.
Okay, what do we got? What's in the box?
Oh, come on. Why would you give us that when we've already done World 7?
I mean, a music box can still be nice to have on if you feel you have enough toys to play with and you don't want anymore.
Ooh. Stewie could have opted for top path strats with that with that leaf, but opted bottom's faster.
That said, yeah, like chat said, if the lock for World 1 Fort is in a bad spot, that could cost Stewie some time.
No, it isn't, because that's a second panel 10. So we're all set.
Alright. Okay. Because, yeah, that particular fort, it can't be a required thing. A hard required, I should say.
Stewie saying no to the one stage and opting for the other and seeing a much easier choice.
Yeah, 6-5 can be problematic if it spawns chooses to spawn the fire enemies. Not a pleasant stage to have those on.
Well, regardless, we're on our way to see Lemmy.
Okay, the World 5 airship. Not a terrible arena to face Lemmy on.
Yeah. And the Cannon Gauntlet is no problem either. But on we go.
Give you a fire. And, yep.
There's the fire finish. Leslie Pro opted for it, so I think he had a P-Wing equipped as well, so... Alright, I still want 4.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are remaining. And next up we have... Well, 4. You got it. You got what you wanted.
Yeah, and we got some...
C Fort, do Fort.
And it's 8 Fort.
You generally just do the... If the World 4 layout is like that and there's a fort right where you start, you generally just do that fort. Cut down the backtracking.
Let's see if Stewie gets the 1 cycle. That's gonna be close. No.
No, took too many hits. But we got the star kills happening.
Yeah. Don't blink or you'll miss it. There it is.
Got it.
That broke the lock, though. There's another fort somewhere out there. We know that much. Oh, but this is a 3-Fort 4.
Triple forter. But it looks like a pretty linear giant land, so I guess it doesn't really matter in the long run.
I suppose that's right. And I'm not sure if any of our runners have clouds to burn through here.
I think we might have seen one if that were the case.
I think there was at least one from the letter.
I guess we'll see. Oh, actually, there was a pipe right there, and that broke. Yeah, they're done.
Oh, wow. Okay. More free than we first thought.
Yeah, I completely glossed over that other pipe right there.
It's okay, nobody's perfect. Not even me.
Oh, that was a hammer from that treasure ship, so...
Could come in handy for later.
Yep, we still have desert and water. Well, it's probably more relevant for desert because I think that's only one hammer.
Correct, and water's 2.
Unless Peach decides to grace Stewie with a second hammer.
Oh, got it. Getting hitboxed by Iggy there. 2 hits. 3 hits. 4 is it.
Alright. Ooh! Uropsalis will not get that hammer from the treasure ship.
But he does get the swag clip for Airship 6.
Yeah, that did cut
2.
in some of the time distance between the two of them.
It's 2 next. Hey, wouldn't you know
Can you
it?
call him or can you call him?
I gotta be careful. I've been... I don't want to... Oh, that's bad. 6-6.
Oh, Buzzy got a cloud! And I think he's about to get a hammer next if he clears this ship.
Stewie bringing in the heavy situational artillery as it's a star and a frog suit.
So we may see that cloud usage. We may see Bubsy's cloud 6-6 right off.
It'd be a big deal if that's the case.
Oh, we got this nasty corridor in 6-6. Ooh! Those were shaving pixels off of Mario's hat there.
Oh, that's nasty right there with all those Koopa Troopas.
Right. Okay. But now...
This will be a big deal.
Okay.
This will be a big deal if Budsy can take... If he uses the cloud right there after he takes care of Iggy.
So, the end of 6-6, it's possible for a boss pass to be there, but it's actually not that bad. I'd actually take it over the Fire Snake.
Meanwhile, I believe we have 3-3?
Yep, 3-3.
Which seems pretty innocuous right now without that boss pass.
Yeah. Leslie, okay, Leslie is going to cloud that. So I guess Peach gave him a cloud.
Checks out.
Did it? Let me see. Oh no, that was a frog suit. I guess Leslie got that cloud from that Pembro fight out also.
Let's see what Budsy does.
Lost that.
Looks like they're playing it. Very nice elevated finish for Stewie Cartman there.
Alright, let's survey the land. And,
It's a free seed.
Are you sure you wanted to do that, Stewie? You still have Rule 3.
Yeah, and if this is a hammer, it's gonna be even more ironic. But no worries.
I think I just... Is the thing, I think I spotted a second hammer that... I thought I saw a second hammer in that inventory. I could have just imagined it.
Well, regardless, we're on to fight Morton. 1 hit. 2 hits is it. Wow, this is a very fast seed. We're already
Yeah.
It's sub 20 going into the number 6,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, pretty much. And
It's 3 and
Uropsalis
5 left.
Uropsalis closed some more distance between him and Stewie. Maybe 10 seconds behind at this point.
Quickly 5. Wouldn't you know it? Ooh, Angry Sun on this level. That's not a promising start.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Yep. Yep.
Going. I assume
Get
that
in there.
I assume that was for iframes that he took the hit.
Yeah, that's the real problem with Angry Sun in 5. In 5.4 there is it can despawn the other platform at the end there.
Ooh. This one can be tricky. Meanwhile, Leslie Pro handling 5.4 handily. Oh, and a panel 10 on the ground for Sky. There's only one for it, and it's probably up in the sky, blocking the castle, if I had to guess.
And we don't see the lock right there. Oh no, wait, if there's only one for it, then it has to make the bridge right there. So there's nothing else it can do. There's no lock anywhere.
Yeah. Regardless, this is free. Might have to play a couple stages, depending on the situation with items, but that's about it. And meanwhile, we have 2-2 on our lower runners hit screens.
Alright, 1-2, we got
Yeah, 1-2,
Okay.
of course, of course.
Oh, near 7-8.
Piranha Alley. Oh, how we've missed you. Said no one ever.
That says Stewie's got a great handle on it, and
Yeah, I would do that too, considering the Angry Sun in the back. Let's see what this bonus item is. Just a mushroom? That's fine.
I mean, it's usually gone before the sun even becomes an issue.
Is there still any more cloud? No, they gotta play it.
Alright, I guess we'll see.
Maybe they're banking on a cloud right here. But no
Nope.
dice.
There's Piranha Fort. Fancy that.
Ooh.
Right.
Kind of surprising how much this race is tightened up here.
Yeah. And good on Uropsalis, waiting for that hot foot to walk off the edge.
Ooh. Stewie not so lucky with that rogue one.
That's generally why I wait. Rando likes to spawn a hot foot on that pipe, and that is a significant problem most of the time. Uropsalis is actually the first to make it to the airship.
Not only that, but he takes the lead in this race. Well, in his matchup, rather. Two-hit Roy.
Two-hit Roy.
I'm not entirely sure. Could be, but I'm not. No, I didn't think so.
Dang. One pixel off, I would imagine.
I'd argue maybe one or two. Hey, watch. This is going to be 3. Oh, wouldn't you know it? It's 3. And they got a hammer from the letter.
Nostradamus over here.
I know, right? It sure was.
Unfortunately, the hammer suit can't spare a hammer, so no double hammer play here.
Meanwhile, it appears that Budsy has taken the lead in his race.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Leslie Pro is struggling, going down in Piranha Fort. Meanwhile, we have a 2-Fort World 3 so far. Yep. I don't know if we've seen.
Well, there's Fort Knox, and he entered with the tail, so.
Yeah, this should be no problem at all. I'm not sure if we've seen a 3rd fort yet.
Question is this is still a coin flip in the end? Is this the correct one?
We'll find out in mere moments, and it looks like Stewie is.
Actually, we haven't seen the other half yet, so it very well could be possible that they need to do both.
Stewie buys it in order to exits out of the abandoned fort to get a tail. So the lead by Uropsalis is widening considerably more. Meanwhile, Leslie Pro is finally past Piranha Fort.
All right, so the other fort is Battleship. Okay, we see a lock on the other end, so it looks like Fort Knox was the answer.
Yeah, it would have to be. I don't think there are any places where a bridge can be built on 3.
Well, it's possible for it to be on that island with the Toad Houses and the Spade Games, but that's not the case here because we saw 2 forts already.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And since there's a lock right there, one of these 3 pipes has to be the one.
Oh, and it's the return of the hands. Let's see what we got.
Get it? Okay.
We get
a leaf.
How vanilla. And this should be our pipe over to the castle, I think.
Well, one of them anyway. It's that one.
Yeah, it has to be, I think. We've checked all the other ones, if I'm not mistaken. And once you know it... And that hammer goes by the boards.
Yeah, so in terms of the hammer, it didn't really matter in the long run. It just saved some seconds.
Ooh, and we have Stardust Speedway on Stewie's side.
Alright, 2 hit on Wendy, so...
a heavy Wendy at that. And like that, we're already on to World 8. So once again, let's ask the question. How many bridges?
Let's do 2 this time.
You're saying 2? I'm gonna say 1. 1, but it's gonna be a chain reaction.
Like, 1 fort unlocks the 1 lock, and that you need to get to the other one. That was a cloud, I think, Peaches gave. So, Okay, clouds aren't entirely irrelevant to World 8.
Yeah, I've in the race I was calling last week, it was used to great effect, actually.
Yes.
Stewie struggling a little, but gets it. And Stewie will be on to World 8. Urop is done with Stone Fort.
Yep, we're going... This is C Fort, do Fort mentality. Hard at work, and having start off with 2 forts right out the gate, that actually opens up a lot of ground.
Yeah, because it really takes a lot off the board of what could be the issue.
Well, true, you won't know what exactly opened and where it opened. It's still less work you have to worry about.
And I just noticed that's 2 World 6 forts in World 8. Do we dare get the trifecta? Ooh, a bunch of pipes on the hand bridge there.
Alright, dead end. Alright.
I'll be curious if this goes to the Dark Maze or the hand bridge. Goes to the hand bridge.
And
of course, this would have to go to the Dark Maze.
Looks like Uropsalis is going to check all these pipes before spelunking in the dark.
Honestly, I cannot blame him.
Yeah.
Well, we found the way, and it's one bridge.
One bridge. But now, we don't know where the fort icon is.
It's probably in the Dark Maze. It has to be.
Yeah, it has to be. But where exactly in the dark?
Well, hey, it's the trifecta!
And it's a true tank at that, so... Another question is... Well, some questions is... Will this make the bridge? And is False Tank blocking the answer?
Well, we'll know soon enough. I wouldn't be surprised if we see if this builds the bridge... And Urop checks immediately. Let's see. No, it breaks a log. So that isn't the answer. So this is so this has to be it.
Yep, this is the answer. And Stewie completed first, so he might just snatch the lead back from Uropsalis.
You're completely right. I did see him do it in the process of us discussing. So by that logic, he's taken the lead.
And
he's on his way!
Yep.
Doesn't get swag clip this time, but I don't think he cares.
And Uropsalis will be joining him in short time. Slap on that hammer suit, and gotta hope that Stewie does not get the clip in time.
Oh, what are you talking about? He's gonna get it first try. See?
Well...
First try every time.
Mm-hmm. And goodbye, Bowser.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Bowser's gone?
And that is... And, Stewie snags... He just steals Game 2 away from Uropsalis. And, he will clock in at 33-7.
Very nicely done.
Meanwhile, Uropsalis is also done. GG's out for him as well.
Yeah, get your GG's out for Stewie. And get your GG's out for Urop as well, because this was a very great race.
Yeah, very close. And lots of twists and turns.
Meanwhile, it looks like Budzy's about to finish things up, because he is at World 341. And meanwhile, we are joined by one of the fine racers that just finished this all up. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
So,
Yes, hello, Stewie. You have no idea how close this second race was.
No.
yeah.
Like,
Europoulos was in the lead during World 8.
What happened?
I
thought I lost it.
You found the
made the
correct
wrong
fort
choice.
first.
Which was it? The fort tile?
The correct fort was... It was 3F1.
Yeah.
You completed it before Europ could.
Okay, because I played both the forts on the first screen, and then I just started guessing.
I think everyone did that.
Budzy trying to get the first try.
So I figured if they're both there, I might as well play them.
Yeah, it's very sound logic. Yeah, when you're racing these flags. Budzy is struggling with this. He just says, "Let's just take the door, shall we?"
Yeah, let's just hope that these fireballs aren't a pain.
First set was kind of trolly. That second set was very trolly. No troll laser though.
So, as for that first seed, that was a very interesting 7-9 incident there.
Yeah, I've never done that clip. I've never done that. So when I clipped, I was like, wait a minute, what do I do here?
I imagine it threw you for a loop because, like at that point, like where am I in the level? This is not how it's supposed to go.
I hate to cut both of you off, but we need to get our GGs out for budzyRNG because he is just about to win game number 2 of his race.
GG's, Budsy.
And that will be a time of 36:05.
Very nicely done to bring it back after the first race.
Indeed.
Especially when, by all means, he was kind of trailing for the most of his race, too. So, what did you think of the seeds, Stewie?
That first seed was definitely interesting.
Yeah, a lot of vanilla, wasn't it?
I honestly thought I lost that seed when we were in World 7, like the World 7 map, because that one took a while.
Yeah, it looked like it appeared you were struggling with where to go in the map with all the pipes.
Yeah. So I definitely got lost.
It's okay. World 7 does that to everyone, right?
Yeah.
So, believe it or not, with these 2 wins, you actually have won your group.
Really?
Yeah!
Okay.
Europ was 6-0 going in. So,
4-0.
4-0, excuse me, yes. You were 3-1, I believe, and...
Yep.
And so, with the sweep, you win the group.
Okay. I was not expecting that.
So, of course, both of you are going to make it to the bracket round. It was just a matter of who was going to be the top of the group.
Right.
And I think with that, there's only one match remaining in your group.
I believe so. I don't remember what it is.
I believe it's the Budzy JLo Game 2. That race, I believe, takes place tomorrow, and well, meanwhile, we are joined by another one of our fine runners for these set of races. Hello!
What's going on?
What's up, Budsy?
Stewie, GG's.
Thank
Yeah,
you, GG.
way to go, Budsy. Way to bring it back after that first race.
That first race, I just fell apart early because I just died so many times. And by the time everybody finished, I just started World 8. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to waste everybody's time. I'll just call it here. I was just really mad at myself with that first race. I don't know where I came out of there with the second one because, I mean, I have no idea what my opponent was, but I don't know how close it was. But
Well, believe it or not, you were trailing for most of the second race as well.
right.
Yeah,
I
but
kind of figured with the immediate death in the first level, you know.
Yeah.
Did,
Yeah.
did we ever find Atlantis that first seed after 5-9?
I don't
Nope.
think so.
Never
I'm
been
not sure
played?
we saw Atlantis at all today.
Yeah, we didn't see the second seed either. Luckily, we were able to avoid
I'm
it.
all right with that.
Perfectly happy with that, not having to play that.
Now, if the Cobra had rolled the seed or Teeks,
I probably would have DNF'd in World 6 or something.
Now, you
Oh.
can't you can't say all the bad things about Mac, because you know who rolled the seed for the second game.
Oh, man.
I go far as say that this seed was better than the one I rolled for you for game 1.
Yeah, that was a long seed. That World 7 was brutal.
Yeah,
That
it's
was a
okay.
really long World 7.
It's all right because Stewie was getting turned around all over the place during that first game.
that was not a pretty World 7.
But you all eventually found the way and whatnot, and yeah.
I'm just sitting there looking around for clouds. I'm like, is there any clouds around here? Anywhere? Anybody?
I found one cloud in game 2, but actually, wait.
I found a couple in game 2. I had a couple.
No,
There
I think I found 2. And I only used one.
One of the bros in Giant Land had a cloud.
Right.
So Budsy, you now move on to 2 and 3 in your group with with one more to go.
Yeah, I got one more to go.
Yeah, you nervous for it or excited for it?
Yeah, a little bit. I would like to hopefully try to come out of here 500 at least, but we'll see what happens in the race tomorrow. Best I can do is just try to at least focus a little bit better and not die 1,000 times, you know?
That's the best attitude. That's the best attitude to have.
Leslie Pro finishes clocking in at 40.28. We'll see if we can get
GG,
him in
Leslie.
here.
Anyway, we earlier we talked to Stewie about what they thought about the seed. What about you, Budsy? Oh, matter of fact, let's
Oh boy.
let's go ahead
Ask
and ask
Leslie as well.
Yeah, exactly. We're joined by Leslie Pro. Good job.
Thanks. GG's, everybody. That first race, I swear, felt like a flashback to last year when I split versus uropsalis, and we had the one and only tiebreaker race that entire year. So that was definitely a flashback to that, which, honestly, I loved that nostalgia. And I think I might have beat him by a few seconds if I had Mac and Cheese the Bowser clip, which seemed to just elude me in that second seed in garbage time for whatever reason.
Well,
Okay, I couldn't get it either.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll just
GG,
pass on the
Leslie.
third try clip.
What are you talking about? It's first try every time.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's first try. It's the third first try every time, right?
Yeah, you get what I mean.
Exactly. That's how it goes.
Yeah, but then in the gauntlet in that second seed, I'm holding down for Mario to duck as he lands. He doesn't duck, and I lose Hammer Suit. I can't explain that other than eating inputs. That's the only thing I can explain that bad.
Yeah, I think I tried the
few
clip.
of
I
those.
think I tried the clip like 4 times, and then I just said, forget it. Went to the stash room, lost my hammer suit halfway through, and was like, well, it looks like we're cuddling. We're going to cuddle our way out of this.
Yeah, the fireball pattern in that second seed was atrocious.
I was like, what? I'm like, there's no way I'm keeping my hammer suit. Just do Bowser. I mean, it's you can at least get it to the stair climb. You might get waffled, but if you're going to lose it anywhere, it's the upper deck. And it's the upper deck statue room, and I was like, you know what? No matter what I do, if it hits me, it hits me. Nothing I can do, and that's what happened.
So, anything else to say?
So, yeah, that start to the first race, I was not happy with that. Because I had just done a 1-1 warm-up and 1-1s right out of the chute, and I think that's what got me there more than anything else. But the end card game, that first seed, actually gave me the two hammers and a cloud, so I basically ran with those.
Yeah, I had deducted that there had to have been at least hammers from the end card for the first game.
Yeah, because
we saw you had so many in inventory.
Yeah, and I personally was losing track of what prizes from the games was. I just completely glossed over all those hammers.
Yeah, second game I just lost the plot with the end card, and at that point I should have just said forget about it. But I was in that mindset of I gotta know, and sure enough that cost me. Didn't help that the first one popped up right in the path, so you had to play it not by choice, but by chance. Because that World 7 layout was literally one way.
Right.
Yeah, well, at least in the later rounds, you won't have to worry about those end cards if you get that far.
The jury's out on that one, because the way I saw a group playing out after watching Budsy last week, I figured chances are I could see this being a split, and then it goes 3-3 with a tie break, and then at that point, who knows? I mean, I might get lucky against Macobra one game, but this is Macobra we're talking about. That would be
I got annihilated by Macobra, so...
Yeah, it would be a tall order. Like, I would have to get stupid lucky. Emphasis on stupid, but hey, we've seen how stupid my luck can get for better or for worse between all the different shenanigans I've been involved with, and I'll leave it at that. Which, speaking of, I'll be doing commentary for a race tomorrow at, I believe, 8:30?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. So let's go over the schedule for the rest of tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, for typically today, happening in about like 20 or so minutes from now, we got Teagues versus Tapatio J on SpeedGaming 4.
Ooh, that's gonna be good.
Cross product and Sinister Sama on that call. Meanwhile, tomorrow we have a triple bill. Starting at 1, we have Dust Minion. Hey, that guy sounds familiar.
Who's that?
And they
never heard of him.
And they face Magoo is Adorable. That'll be on SpeedGaming 3.
That one's will be the final match for Group A because the other two are done.
And meanwhile, at 2, we have JLo versus budzyRNG. Hey, that name sounds familiar too.
Who's that guy?
I know, right?
No idea. Work at that time.
This will be the makeup race. Yeah, because they had already done their first race, but because of complications, they could not finish. They had to bring a halt to the second race. That will be the second race. That'll be happening at 2. And then tomorrow night at 8:30 is Homer J Smash versus Abuba 7 on SpeedGaming 2. The aforementioned Leslie Pro 04 will be on that, along with Pro 07.
That's going to be a very good match. I've seen Homer J Smash play Zelda 1 rando, so I'm curious to see how well he plays SMB3 rando.
Well, with that, I think we're about done. Is there anything else to say, you think, Dust?
Not really. We've got plenty more matchups in the pipeline. As said, we're going to see if we can get them all done before the 25th, so we're pretty much past the halfway point of getting all these this round robin.
That sounds great.
Oh yeah, GDQ in a couple days. That's right.
Yep, that's right. So quick reminder: once the group stage ends, we come back for the bracket stage after SGDQ, and you do not want to miss that.
But if you want more speed gaming goodness and along with other fantastic stuff going on here, you should always make sure to go out to speedgaming.org, check the schedule, check the events. There's always something going on. You don't want to miss any of them. And with all that said, I think that about wraps it up. For So for Dust Minion, all our fantastic runners that have joined us here in the booth for interview, I'm Crazy Dude saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
No,
Good night.
Night. GG's, everyone.
GG's, everybody.
Thank you, SpeedGaming, for allowing us to have this tournament, and that's it for me as well. Goodbye for now, everyone. See you next time.